Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a little update video slash Q&A. A lot of things are happening in my life right now, a lot of like crazy changes that I can't quite speak about yet, but just know that I will be speaking on these things very, very soon. And a lot of crazy stuff is happening. Life is crazy, God is good, and I'm just really excited for the future and to just share things as they come along. So I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions, and I said the same thing, that I have so much news to share with you guys, but it has to wait. In the meantime, just ask me some questions and I'll answer them. So you guys asked me a few questions. I only got probably 5 questions, but 5 questions is better than no questions. And I figured I would just come on here, like I said, update you guys, and then go ahead and answer the questions. So a lot of people are confused with my job situation. Am I going back to dancing? Why did I leave dancing? A lot of people are really confused by that. I left dancing almost probably close to 3 months ago for mental health reasons. I really just wanted to take the time to focus on myself, and I did that, and it's been great. And it's made me realize that I don't want to dance anymore. And if you hear Coco, she has her toy back here, so she's playing with it. But I realized after 3 months of not being there, and you know where my relationship is at, I just decided I don't want to dance anymore. And it has been fun while I did it. It's been lucrative while I did it, but I'm going to be 28 in October, and I just think it's time to move on to other things. So I do have a full-time job, and it's for cold calls. It's telemarketing, which is super cool. It's full-time. Prior to that, I was just basically selling photos. I had an OnlyFans, and that's what I was doing. That pretty much answers the whole job situation. I know a lot of you guys were super confused by that. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. And I'm sorry to disappoint, because a lot of you guys like the stripper vlogs and my stripper life, but you know, change is good. And you know, stripping got me to where I needed to be when I first moved out here, and it's really helped me. But now where I'm at in my life, I just don't want to dance anymore. I'm just past it, and it's time to just move on to other things. And you know, I do want to go back to school and all that. So we're just gonna go ahead and answer these questions. Coco, why are you sniffing and licking me, Ma? Have a kiss? I love you. I love you. My little buddy. Okay. So like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions is all I got, but it's okay. I don't care. I'll answer them. First question is from an OG subscriber, Jessica Sasung. If you could collab with any company, which would it be? Any company? I mean, it depends, like, if it's makeup or clothes. So for clothes, I would want to team up with Missguided. I love Missguided style. It's totally my style. If I could ever collab with Missguided and make like my own line, kind of like Carly Bible did, that would be so cool. Because I don't know, I already love Missguided style so much that I think I could put my own spin on certain pieces and come out with some really cool, like, eclectic type of pieces. And as far as makeup, if I could collab with any makeup company, I'm trying to think right now, like, what brand I really am obsessing over. That's a really tough one, because lately makeup hasn't really been like something I've been super crazy about. You know, as you get older, sometimes your interest changes. Still love makeup, but I like haven't done crazy makeup. I haven't done eyeshadow makeup in like forever. It's just like, you know, one of those things. Right now, I would probably say like maybe I would collab with like Urban Decay. I've always liked Urban Decay's products. I've always like enjoyed their eyeshadows, their foundations, their primers. Urban Decay has always been a solid brand, and it's kind of one of the first high-end brands I messed with. So I think I would probably say Urban Decay if I had to go with any. Next question is from Steffi Jobo. What happened to Coco's eye? Okay, so when I rescued Coco, it was back in like 2015, just before Christmas. I was living in Connecticut, and I was living with my then boyfriend, Adam, and we already had an old English bulldog. So then we got Coco, and they were fighting a lot, and it should have been like a red flag from the beginning, which it was, and we did actually get a dog trainer involved, and we were trying to work on the situation. One night, very quickly, Roscoe was underneath the coffee table in our living room. I was on the couch and Coco was with me, but she jumped down onto the floor to take Roscoe's toy and he bit her. Well, they got into a squabble and they squabbled a lot, you know, like a dog fight, but it happened so fast and he basically had bit her face kind of like around her eye and pushed the eye out of the socket. Now, I don't think he meant to do it, but it was a horrifying situation, and if you guys are OG subscribers and remember how traumatic that situation was, it was one of the worst situations I had ever gone through in my entire life. It was just so traumatic to see that eye hanging out, and I had just rescued her and had her for a month, and I'm like, how could I do this to my dog? And it was just such an awful time, and at that time I was already going through so much with my own family. That was like really, when I look back to those times of my life, I'm so happy that I'm so far from that because those are some of the worst years of my life. Some of the really, really toughest years were between 2014 to 2016. 2016. Between 2014 to 2016, those were 3 of the hardest years of my life. And Coco's great. She's happy. She heard me say her name. She's over here. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? No, she's kind of further back, but she heard me call her name. She's so cute. Coco's happy. She really doesn't even know that she's missing an eye, and she's so lovable, and she's great, and it's okay. And at the time, it was really traumatic, but this happened back in 2015, almost soon to be 2016, and it's been years, and that's how I know her. Like, she's always had one eye as far as I'm concerned. Like, that's just how I know her. I even have her tattooed on the back of my leg, and I have her tattooed with one eye because that's how I know her. I might have had her 2 weeks with 2 eyes, and then the rest of the time that I've had her, she's always had one eye. So it was a really sad, horrific experience, but it was really quick and it was a mistake, and I don't think that the other dog meant to. It just kind of happened, and him being so big and her being so small and his mouth being like so big and her being so little, it was just the perfect storm for that to happen, and her having bug eyes just made it really easy, and that's what happened. It was really horrific, but she's happy now, and she doesn't know, and that's all that matters, is that she can live a happy life, and she doesn't live any different other than when she goes to a new place that she's not used to. She might, you know, not be able to have good peripheral, and she might hit her face on the wall, which makes me feel bad, but it happens. But other than that, she's pretty good. She gets around and she's happy. So, I mean, that's all I could ask for. Next question from Miss Bella Ray is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? These questions really hit home because 5 years is like 5 years. So 5 years from now, I'm going to be 28 in October, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 years old, I hope that I definitely have like my career for sure, which I'm pretty sure is going to be personal training. But I would hope that I have my own business by then. And like I said, things change rapidly, and I am very like, I don't know, I get bored easily. So who knows what will happen in 5 years as far as a career goes, but I do hope that I have some type of business open in 5 years. Definitely married, and definitely a few kids. Well, maybe 2 kids by then. But that's where I see myself in 5 years. Definitely married, definitely hopefully have a business opened, and babies. So that's definitely, I love these questions. They really make you think about the future. I love the 5 years. Like, where do you see yourself 5 to 6 years? That's where I see myself. Next question is from Celestina Marie. Why have you been posted up in hotel rooms lately? I'm super curious and love that you are so real. That's a funny question. I mean, people probably think like weird stuff. The truth of the matter is I've just been doing photo shoots, and I feel like a hotel is the perfect place to do a photo shoot because it offers a variety of different looks, and the kind of photo shoots I'm looking to do are more like sexy and lingerie, and what's better than renting a room that's already like done up, you know what I mean? So lately, if you have been seeing that I've been in hotels, it's because I've been renting rooms for photo shoots and then just staying the night in them because I'm paying for them. So I just stay the night like a little getaway, and they're really nice hotels. Like, I'm not renting like a motel. They're like Hilton and stuff, so you could do room service. So I was just treating it like a little getaway and just kind of ordering room service and hanging out. But that's why I've been posted up in hotels. I've been doing photo shoots and just hanging out in the hotels after, because why not? Next question, and the last question, is from I'm Hilarious Too. Are you still going to do the personal trainer thing? Yes, I do plan to do it. I don't necessarily know when at the moment, just because there's some things going on in my life that might have that be put on the back burner for a little bit. But I do think that there's a good chance that I will continue to do that, but it's just not my primary focus right now. But it might be in like the next year. We'll see what happens. Kind of hard to answer right now, but hopefully that answers that. I still love the gym and I'm still working out, and I still, would like to. I'm just not sure when. So, and it's really quick schooling, so I really shouldn't. But anyway, guys, that wraps up this little update and Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, I have so much to share, but I can't share quite yet. But very soon, you guys will know a lot of stuff going on in my life. A lot of crazy stuff, a lot of really good stuff. And yeah, life is crazy. But hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.